r/Askreddit by Reddit and chill. What is a waste of money to you? Buying clothes that you know you will never wear. Watch this YouTube video one where someone said, imagine if you could convert all the clothes that you don't wear into money. Since that day I have never bought anything extra. I do this too much. Buy clothes online. Clothes show up. I don't wear them and I don't return them. I end up donating them to Goodwill. Some were even never worn, still with tags on them. Rent a center. Errands. And the like. No. An iPad is not worth $3,600. Especially if it gets repoed after you miss a single payment, and also because it'll be ducking obsolete by the time you pay it off. Ooh, off. I didn't know how bad it was. PS4 Pro, which retails for $400, $320 today on Amazon, is $1,159.42 total cost to own on Rent a Center. It's crazy places like these are open. The people who spend thousands a month on Facebook or congregate type games. I'm an avid video game player. But yeesh. Get some value for your bucks. Bruh, my mom plays a fake casino slots game and I found out she's been putting real money into it. Literally paying money to fake gamble. Not keeping track of or not using monthly paid subscriptions. Spotify account that you forgot you had. Gym membership that you use once. Etc. It's unbelievable to me that people just aren't aware of something they're being billed for on a regular basis. My sister bought her AJ subscription but forgot her username and password. My mum has paid them hundreds over years and they refuse to get rid of the subscription even though my mum has begged. Edit. Okay, I talked to my mum, we no longer have the issue, to her knowledge. Thanks for all the info anyway. Someone buying a £20 extended 3-year warranty on a £6 kettle. Tea must be so good there. Credit card interest. I know a bunch of people who are so shocked by their high interest rates. They thought it was like an interest-free loan to yourself and then are surprised when making teeny payments doesn't do anything. I remember a friend of mine from high school saying, yeah, I keep making the minimum payment and it keeps going up. It's kinda pissing me off. These are the kinds of people credit card companies love, lol. Gambling. Worked as a dealer in a casino for the better part of a year and it blew my mind watching tens of thousands, easily hundreds of thousands when our high limit room was open, just disappear during an 8-hour shift. Not judging how people spend their money or have fun, but the house always wins your money if you play long enough. Yo, I dealt poker in California and was astounded at some of the things I saw. I still love playing video poker though. But not nearly to the level you're talking. I give myself $100 to play. Go sit at the Nickels. And drink free beer. Worthwhile entertainment for me. My stepson wanted $80 for 27 handmade Harry Potter wands that will arrive as they are made. IDK, I told him we didn't have money for it, so he got his other mother to buy them before Christmas. So far he's gotten 1 or 2. They look like someone poured them into a pewter mold. IDK if where they are coming from, but they look terrible and the kid's disappointed, but he learned why I don't just blow money on stuff like that. We got him a nice pair of boots instead. $80 for 27 wands? No wonder the quality sucked. Would have been better off buying one of the nice official ones instead. Impatience. Save up for the thing you want first. Then buy it with the credit card. Then make a payment on the credit card with the money you'd already set aside. With just a little patience, you can build your credit history and get the thing you want for zero additional cost. Hell, you can even get paid to build your credit history if you get a rewards card. No. I need that Furby right now. Parking downtown in any large city. Especially in a ramp. I spent about $75 over 2 days to park for a business meeting. And my car was broken into. Yippee. Kind of infuriating to know that some parking spaces earn more every hour than I do. Claw machines. I was at the arcade with my grandma when I was younger and I saw a sloth toy in the machine and I spent all of my money trying to get the sloth. I ended up not getting it, so we went home, and on the way home we walked past a charity shop with the exact same sloth in the window for 80p. A few years ago I was at the arcade and my little brother, 6, really wanted this Spider-Man plush from one of those machines. My dad put in a ton of money but no luck. On the drive home I spot the exact same toy in the gutter and was too shocked to explain properly, so I just screamed, "Stop the car. Stop the car." My dad pulled over and I leapt out into the rain. My dad was so happy when I returned with a muddy toy. He had assumed the car was on fire or I had seen an injured person or animal. My little brother is now 21 and still has gutter Spider-Man. Paying money for a streaming service and still getting ads. That's how I always felt about cable TV. In my defense, am I really wasting my money if I can feel a tiny shred of joy in my lonely, mundane existence? Like I'm not glamorizing it or anything, but damn. I'm spending $6 grand a semester on a boring ass business degree. I should, at the minimum, allow myself the occasional $5 oat milk latte so I don't kill myself. I think it's all personal too. I would never spend $5 on a latte cause I don't enjoy lattes. But $5 in my favorite video game to give my robot a pretty glowing dress. $5 would be a full wardrobe, but you get my point. That makes me laugh when it runs around. Well worth $5 that most people would think is a waste. The cost is relative to the joy you receive. Buying food you're not going to eat. Smoking. It's just a huge loss on multiple levels. I never realized how expensive of a habit it was until I dated someone who smoked. $15 to $20 for a pack in Canada, and some people out there smoke a pack a day. Buying the latest tech when your old tech is still working just fine. For example, there is no need to buy the latest iPhone every year if your old one is still working just fine. Additionally, if you wait for a few months after the release date, prices often go down. Completely agree. But I wish I could find the sweet spot between this still works fine and oh shit, it's dead and now I need a new one right now. I feel like I screw myself every time. Most of my co-workers will stop and pick up Tim Hortons or Starbucks every day before work. We have free coffee at the office. It's not anything special, but it could save you $3 a day, $15 a week, and $2,700 a year. Edit. Apparently I can't multiply before I drink coffee in the morning. So there may be one advantage of stopping before work. I make my own coffee, but whenever people talk about free work coffee I am immediately reminded of the revolting shit they have in my break room. Purchasing a gym membership at a posh fitness establishment only to drive to it 2-3 times a week and walk on the treadmill. When me and my brother lived together, we always said that instead of buying gym membership, we'd spend money on gym equipment to have at home. Every month we'd spend £50 or so on stuff between us, and over time acquired a huge collection of free weights, benches, stands, chin-up bars, medicine balls, and eventually Olympic weights. Before we went our separate ways we had a couple of grand's worth of equipment. So basically, rather than spending money on gym memberships we never use, we spent money on gym equipment we never use. DoorDash, or other things like it. If there was a real, honest commercial about it, it would go like this. Hey, enjoying your $7 burrito? Yeah. What if I told you I can deliver it to your house? Oh okay. Unfortunately, there is 242% or so markup. So it will cost you $17. Oh well. At least you don't have to do a 2-minute drive to Taco Bell. We live about a mile from a pizza place. Some days I just want to be lazy and get it delivered. But then there's the delivery fee and tipping the driver, and you know what? I'll just pick it up. Reddit Gold and Silver. Q. The other awards are fine then. Getting takeaway while there is food at home. Why am I like this? Cravings. Clothing that's expensive because of the brand. Brand names in general for the most part. Anything fake, cheap, poor quality. Mama always said buy nice. Or buy twice. Only with age has this become apparent. Egg real leather. Game changer. I have instilled this thought into my wife. It was difficult, but it had to be done. My son plays baseball and he is incredibly talented. He needed a new glove and my wife decided to take it upon herself and go out and buy him one. She got him the right size and all that. but she cheaped out and got him a $50 glove. She was so proud because the glove I was shopping for him was $250. Her words: "This glove looks exactly the same as the one you wanted and I only got it for $50. I said great. Now his new glove is going to cost $300. Wife: WTF are you talking about? I just got this for $50. Me: we'll have to buy the other one anyway, and probably soon." Fast forward to the end of the season. The finger holes of the glove were worn through. The lacing was nearly completely destroyed and the webbing was starting to come apart. I went and got him his $250 glove after my wife thought she did a solid and cheaped out. That glove ended up costing $300. That is lifetime leather for my son now. That glove will last him forever. $6 lattes when I can easily make them for $1.89 at home, with 2 shots. Yup. I've done the math and that still doesn't deter me when I'm out. I bought one of those coffee machines that takes whole beans and makes frothy milk. It's the best purchase I've ever made. I can buy a 2 kg bag of beans for around £10 that'll last me for a couple of weeks. I'm sure that works out at way under £1 per cup of coffee. That's exactly the same as a Starbucks coffee, cappuccino. Fancy bottled water and coffee. Plain bottled water is a waste. Gamer girl bath water is a great financial decision. Brand new kids toys. I have a 4-year-old, and she has no idea that the extreme majority of the toys she plays with were obtained free or for a few bucks through sites like Buy Nothing or FB Marketplace. Stuff that someone else has already tired of and wants gone from their house. Most of this stuff she plays with for a month or 2. Then forget about. Why would I want to pay retail? We've saved hundreds. Maybe up to a couple $1,000s already. The best kinds of toys are hand-me-downs. ATM fees. Thanks for letting me buy my own money. MLMs. I'm sick of seeing friends be roped into them. The business owner is the customer since they have to spend money to make money. And the shit they sell is way overpriced and not worth it. I don't need to buy protein powder from an MLM when I can get any kind I want at the grocery store. Smoking. Gambling. Never seen the fun in it. It is a dopamine hit when you win. Some become addicted to that. Microtransactions in video games. What I find hilarious is how the narrative is changing. Decade or so ago people would comment how every microtransaction for a paid game is scummy. Then it went to I only spent $5 for a skin and now it's I only spent about $25 for a pack and it was fine. I'm not like the other guys spending $100s. Fact of the matter is it's more profitable for AAA devs to make a mediocre game for a few whales and fish than to make a good game for a lot of people. Cocaine. It's only a waste when you have none left. Cake smash. I refuse to contribute a cent towards my daughters. My wife paid for the entire thing. It wasn't even a cheap cake. It was like a professionally made 5-layer cake. What is that? Name brand clothes. Especially for your kids. They don't want ducking Jordans in kindergarten. They want those light up Spider-Man shoes from Walmart. Yes. My kids get as many clothes secondhand as possible. Now that my daughter is 7. She can wear some items for a year or so. My son is 2.5 and we're lucky if he gets 6 months out of anything. We're not poor by any means. But I'll be damned if I'm going to buy them designer clothes. Lottery tickets. You literally have a higher chance of dying on your way to the store than winning the lottery. I buy lottery tickets just for the off chance I get hit by a bus while crossing the street. Toilet paper. I mean I buy it for obvious reasons but that's money literally going down the toilet. That's one thing you wait to go on sale and then really stock up on. You shall see my TP closets. Buying 90 iPhones to simulate a traffic jam. Gender reveal parties. Just reveal at the baby shower and you'll save yourself like $200. Big ass weddings. Fortnite skins. Gaming skins in general. Really? Those are so easy for the developers to make that they spend practically nothing on making them. So any money players spend on them is pure profit. Fortnite is worse for buyable skins because it's largely aimed at kids who had little to no concept of money. All and any quack treatment, crystals, karma and chakra shit, essential oils. There are one or two exceptions which do work to a minor extent. Fortune telling, cable and satellite TV. I hate adverts. Mobile games. FIFA. Detox programs. Detox procedures. Edit. Thank you kind stranger for the silver. Gwyneth Paltrow wants to know your location. Ducking like and subscribe.